What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mickey D coming back to y'all with another video. I hope y'all staying warm out this cold weather. But it's cold weather, I tell you. It's so cold, it done snow out here and everything. So today, anyway, I'm gonna talk about learn how to respect your elders. Some people don't know how to respect their elders. I think that's the main thing you need to learn how to do, respect your elders. Because especially old people, nowadays people be saying everything and not giving a damn about their elders, the old people. You gotta remember that could be somebody's grandpa, that can be somebody's grandma. You disrespecting. We was coming up, if we disrespect our elders, we got our ass whooped, or we probably got a backhand slap. So we couldn't just get in when the old folks was talking. We couldn't jump in the conversation or buck in the conversation. We would get a backhand slap. But when the old folks would be talking, they wanted kids to stay in a kid's place. They wanted kids to go somewhere while they was talking. Go in the back room somewhere or go outside and play. They would let you know that, hey, this is grown folks in here talking. You kids go outdoors or whatever. But nowadays, kids want to sit around, or should I'ma say, I'ma say youngsters. You youngsters, y'all want to sit around and dip and dive in the grown folks' business. The grown folks are having a conversation, and you youngsters as kids, 17, maybe 18, but they want to sit around and listen what the grown folks are saying, you know what I'm saying? So the grown folks have to tell them, y'all go somewhere and play, this is grown folks over here. Y'all don't need to be around us while we having a conversation talking. But my thing is, they don't know how to respect their elders. People, they got grandmas, they got grandpas. Now, it's only a few of them respect their elders. There's only a few of them respect their grandpa or their grandma. But some of them don't have no respect for their grandmas and grandpas. That's the reason why the grandpa or the grandma get on their behind and have to tell them where they making a mistake, being disrespectful towards their elders. They have to put them back in their place and let them know, like, hey, I'm your grandma, I'm your grandpa, you gonna respect me. But these youngsters, they get beside themselves, and they don't understand, because they think it's cool to talk back to their grandpa or their grandma, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just talk back to old people, you know what I'm saying? And that's what most of the young people, that's what they do. They cuss their grandma out, cuss their grandpa out, you know what I'm saying? But they have to be taught how to respect Respect come a long ways. You can't go around disrespecting your grandma or your grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your grandma or your grandpa might have had to raise you up, might have changed your pampers when you was little. You know what I'm saying? So it's a must that you respect your elders. Like I say, especially old folks. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be saying anything and everything. Because you got some old folks who get on your behind for being disrespect, talking back, and jumping in different conversations when they're having a conversation, especially with it's a grown folks conversation, and then you jump your behind into the conversation when you should stay in a kid's place. See, sometimes kids want to sit around, they want to be nosy, and they want to see what the grown folks are talking about. That's the reason why the grandma and the grandpa tell them, now y'all go outside and play, y'all go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need to be in here hearing what we talking about. So yeah, y'all need to go outdoors. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all grandpa or grandma and papa told you, probably when you was about like 16, maybe 15 or something, and she probably said, baby, you go on outside, you know what I'm saying? This is grown folks in here. You don't need to be in here. Go outdoors or go play with the other kids. How many of y'all done heard that from y'all grandmas and grandpas? You know what I'm saying? They'd have told you, like, hey, it ain't nothing but grown folks in here, you know what I'm saying? Now, you might have wanted to sit in there and see what they were talking about, but they didn't want you in there interfering in the conversation, whatever they was talking about. They told your behind to go outdoors, you know what I'm saying? And if you talk back, they gave you a backhand slap, man. They got on your behind because if you didn't respect them as being your grandpa or your grandma, then you were disrespecting elders and they would get on your tail. And not only them, if it was some more old folks in the house, they would probably say something too. Say, Papa tell you need to respect your grandma and respect your grandpa. Don't be talking back to them. You see what I'm saying? Because you a kid. Or you a youngster. You need to stay in a youngster's place. But nowadays, these youngsters don't care. They just say everything and anything. They want to be disrespectful towards their grandmas and their grandpas. Sometimes they disrespect towards their dad and their mom. It's like they don't have no respect for elders, people that's older than them, people that raised them when they was probably in Pampers. You see what I'm saying? So you got people out here, you know what I'm saying, don't respect their elders. You got youngsters coming up now. They want to cuss their grandma. They want to cuss their grandpa out. The grandpa or grandma tell them to do something. They want to talk back. You know what I'm saying? And then the grandma and the grandpa gotta let them know who's running the show. Gotta let them know that they ain't finna just sit there and bump and talk back. Gotta let them know that you gonna learn how to respect your elders. And every time you disrespect your grandpa or your grandma, you already know they're gonna get on your behind for talking back. You see what I'm saying? Because that ain't the way you was raised. Your mom didn't raise you up to talk back to your elders. Your daddy didn't raise you up to talk back to your elders. They tried to raise you up, tell you what was right. But some of y'all don't probably see it that way. So, yeah, learn how to respect your elders, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some grown folks, you know what I'm saying? They do the same stuff. They don't respect their grandma. They don't respect their grandpa. They just say anything. You know what I'm saying? just started cussing, just started going off. You know, the grandpa and grandma have to remind them, say, you remember, I was the one that was changing your pampers. I was the one used to take care of you, you know, when you was a kid. How you gonna disrespect me? Come here, boy. I'm gonna whoop your behind. Don't you ever disrespect me no more. That's what your grandpa, your grandma told you. They were letting you know, like, you not gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stay in a kid's place. Um, yeah, people. These days they got grandpas and grandmas, and they just don't give a damn what they say. But they forget. Probably when they were little, the mom, the grandma, and the grandpa probably had to take care of them, babysitting when the mom had to go to work or the daddy had to go to work. They would leave them with the grandma and the grandpa and tell them, watch my kid while I go to work until I get off work. But see, the kid probably don't remember that. Some kids probably remember when their grandma and their grandpa raised them up when they was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Some of them probably remember that. Only a few of them probably remember that. But a lot of them might not remember that their grandma and their grandpa was taking care of them when their mom and dad was at work. So those that got grandmas and grandpas out there, you youngsters, y'all need to learn how to respect y'all elders, man. Y'all gotta remember that they not kids. They are grown-ups. Your grandpa and your grandma are grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? And it's a must that y'all learn how to respect them. Because one day y'all gonna get old. One day y'all gonna want somebody to give y'all the same respect. You see what I'm saying? And that's even including your mom and your dad. You gotta respect them the same way. Because you gotta remember, they raised you. You didn't raise them. They brought you in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if there's any of y'all out there that being disrespect towards old people as your elders, that's something you need to stop doing, because that don't make you look good disrespecting old folks just because they up in age. You think you can just say anything. But anyway, I hope that y'all like this video. Uh, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Um, I hope y'all staying warm out of the weather. Hope y'all day going good. And I just decided to make this video here because I know there's a lot of people disrespect their elders. They don't respect old folks when they should. So, yeah, learn how to respect the elders, man. You know what I'm saying? And you all heard that saying you can't give respect unless you give respect. So if you disrespect somebody, how you expect for them to give it back to you? So your grandma or your grandpa deserve the respect from you, because at the end of the day, if your mom and dad might not be around at the time and you might go over there to your grandma or your grandpa, you got to keep in mind that they might have to take you in. So I'm saying they might have to take you in. The grandma and the grandpa usually always take the grandkids in. If something happens to their mom or their dad, they usually be the one to take the grandkids in. if something happened to any others in the family. So it's a must. It's very important that you youngsters, and sometimes it could be the elders too. We got to keep in mind too. If you got grandmas and grandpas, be respectful towards them. Don't disrespect them. They somebody that you might have to go back to and might have to stay with them, and they might have to help you out because your mom and dad might not be here. God might take them on home, and then now. But anyway, I hope y'all like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Mickey D. I'm out.